Good morning. So today I will be showing a demo video about my marketing homepage for my food diary app, which is called Nutrisage. So it begins with some simple animations to bring in all the objects. I have some mock-ups, a main tagline, and then also a download button which the user can click, which will change color and do a little bit of pop-up motion, and it will direct the user to another page where they can actually download the app. I also did the simple cursor animation so that it matches with my uh, whole vibe of the app and the website. Then as the user scrolls down, they can see some information and some graphics popping in, and this will make it seem more interactive. The user will try to enjoy the website. And then this section consists of some basic information about the app, of the basic functions, so just some simple tagline and a small paragraph explaining what the app is about. As the user scrolls down, here we have some three main features of the app which distinguish it from the rest of the apps, because this app is particularly made for older people, right? So it has intuitive interface, voice assistant, and emergency aid. So I added some little animations again so that the user feels like they can interact with the website more. And then as the user scrolls down, here is the demo section where the user can have a demo of the three main features of the app. As the demo video plays on the left hand side, the information gets highlighted depending on what section the demo video is on. And I also added some micro interactions within the app also. So here I added this animation to confirm that the meal has been saved.
Hi, how can I help you today?
Can you open the caretaker tab?
Sure.
And then lastly, we have the reports. So that's it for the demo section. Then the user can scroll down, and here we have a blog type of section where the user can click on learn more if they want to know more about this particular dish. And I kept this section because I wanted the user to gain some information when they're coming to the website, even if they don't download the app, although they probably will after seeing all the website. But even if they don't download the app, they should have some information, some knowledge from the app, right? So I did some animations to make the carousel scroll, and so that there is some basic information about the name of the dish, the calories, the dietary restrictions, a little bit of some description, and of course the learn more. And then we have the testimonial section where we see that the users can see what other users are saying about this app. So I added this main tagline or this catch line so that the user can just read this and they don't need to read the entire paragraph, but if they want to, they can surely. The user can use these arrows to navigate through the different user reviews as the carousel scrolls also, and it is a looping carousel, so the user can just keep on using the arrows and the user reviews will loop. And then lastly, we have the footer section, which is just some app logo and where the user can download it from and some basic information. One thing I noticed in protopie is that for some reason my pictures come out to be very bad quality when I view them in protopie, even though I changed the pictures to higher quality pictures, and when I'm viewing them in my figma it looks quite nice. So I'm not sure why that is, so I'm sorry for that, but I hope the demo video was helpful and that my website made sense and that I was able to clarify some of my design decisions. Thank you so much. Here's the style tile for my website, where I have included the color palette, some elements of what my website consists of, a mock-up, the fonts and the font size and the width, the button shape and the carousel scrolling shape, and also the logo of my font with some graphics. This is it for the style tile. Tablet, I kept the same menu because I thought there's enough space in the iPad Pro 12.9-inch, the one that I took, for me to put the menu in. I kept the logo same, and as well as the tagline and the download button. I adjusted the spacing to make it a little bit more vertical. For example, I put the mockup a little bit below the tagline as opposed to it being towards the side as it was in the desktop. As we go down, the menu will still stay. I made it because since this website is more vertical, the user will have to scroll more if they want to go to the menu, unlike the desktop. So I thought it would be helpful to have the menu at the top all the time so the user can use it whenever they want to. In this section, I removed the entire paragraph and I just added a learn more option which the user can click on, and they can be directed to another page where they can learn more about the website and the app. Then here I put the pictures towards the left hand side and the description towards the right hand side, as opposed to them being one below the other as it was in the desktop. Again, this would make it more like a list format. Since I have more vertical space, I try to use that more in this. Here is my demo section. So the layout is mostly the same for this section, except that the heading is now at the top and everything is center aligned in the buttons. And again, at the right hand side there's a demo video, and the left hand side there is the status of where the video is so that the user can see what the video is showing. And again, we have the section for the healthy meals for diabetes, which I have kept mostly the same, with just one dish being explained at a time so that the user does not feel so overwhelmed with the information that they're receiving. In the next section, I reduced the sections from 3 to 2 in the user reviews, so the user can just use the arrows to see more reviews. And because it is 2, so the spacing is even, as opposed to if it was 3, then it would be quite cluttered and there would not be enough white space. And then finally, here is my footer, where I also adjusted the spacing to make it more suitable for the tablet format. So here's my entire website for tablet. Here I have changed the menu to be just the hamburger menu, which the user can use if they want to see other options. Then in terms of graphics, I made the graphic center aligned, and then I made most of my content center aligned. I also changed the mockup so that it suits the vertical spacing more. As the user goes down, this section is similar to tablet, where the user can just click on learn more to get more information about the section instead of it being too cluttered with information right here. And then in the next section, I further changed this layout to be one below the others so that the user can have a view at these options, at these features in sections, which is again one below the other. I changed this layout more because there is even more vertical space when we are talking about a mobile. And just another thing is that I also kept the navigation bar stick because of the same reason I explained in the tablet, in that this is more vertical, so the user will have to scroll a lot if they want to go to the menu. So I wanted it to stick to the top so the user can use the menu anytime they want to. In the demo section, I changed the layout a little bit more, and here the user can see only one step at a time, and this would automatically change as the video goes on, so the user does not have to do anything. And again, it just makes better use of the space in the mobile format without there being too much information for the user. In this section, I changed the card layout slightly for it to suit the vertical version. So instead of it being more of a horizontal cylinder, I made it a square-ish shape, a squircle with rounded corners, which matches my other elements and also my some other elements in the app. And this just is the same, everything else is the same about the pictures, that the user can just scroll through and get more information about each of the dishes, and also the carousel status. And then in the user review section, I further decreased the sections to just one, so that the user is seeing just one review at a time, and the user can use the arrow to see more reviews. And there's a carousel status, the user can see how many reviews they can see. And finally, for the footer, I changed the format a little bit more so that it's more of I arranged these buttons one besides the other and then this information is below the download buttons as opposed to in the tablet and the desktop format. So here's my website format for the mobile version. I hope this responsive website was good enough to be able to work on desktop, tablet, as well as on mobile version. I try to be mindful of the space that I have, for example, more vertical space in the mobile websites, more horizontal space in the desktop, and arrange my layout accordingly so that there is enough white space and also enough content for the user to be easily able to navigate through the website on any device that they wish to. Thank you so much.